Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into one of the most epic and tragic tales from ancient history and mythology, the fall of Troy. But we're not just looking at the destruction, we're refocusing on a critical piece, often overlooked: Aeneas' miraculous escape and the incredible legacy he carried forward. Get ready to uncover secrets, unravel destiny, and witness how a single man's journey reshaped the ancient world. If you love stories of heroism, survival, and destiny, hit that like button and subscribe, because this one's a whirlwind. So, imagine this. After 10 long, brutal years of war, the mighty city of Troy, once thought impregnable, is finally about to fall. The Achaeans, tired and desperate, have a cunning plan: the Trojan horse. This isn't just a mythical object, it's a symbol of brilliant deception. While the Trojans celebrate what they believe is victory, believing the horse is an offering to Athena, a select group of Greek warriors are hidden inside, ready to unleash chaos. The city gates open wide, the horse rolls in, and the celebrations begin. But as night falls, the true horror unfolds. The Greeks emerge, signaling their comrades who had secretly returned from Tenedos. Chaos erupts. Fire, destruction, and death spread through the streets of Troy. It's a scene of utter devastation where heroes fall and a civilization crumbles. Think about the shock, the betrayal, the sudden, violent end to a decade-long struggle. This wasn't just a battle. It was the final, heartbreaking gasp of a glorious city. Amidst this utter chaos, our hero, Aeneas, finds himself in an impossible situation. He's not just a soldier, he's a devoted son, a loving husband, and a father. His divine mother, Aphrodite, appears to him, urging him to flee. She shows him visions of the gods themselves tearing down the city walls, revealing that Troy's destruction is not just a human conflict, but a divine decree. This insight, that even the gods are involved, shifts his perspective from a futile fight to a divinely ordained escape. Aeneas initially wants to fight to the death, to defend his homeland until his last breath. But Aphrodite's intervention changes everything. He realizes that his destiny lies not in dying with Troy, but in surviving for a greater purpose. This is such a pivotal moment, the transition from warrior to destined leader. He gathers his family, his elderly father Anchises, on his shoulders, his young son Aeneas holding his hand, and his wife Creusa following behind. This image, so powerful and human, encapsulates his sense of duty and love. But tragedy strikes again. In the confusion and terror of the burning city, Creusa is lost. Aeneas, heartbroken, searches frantically for her, but she appears to him as a ghost, urging him to continue his journey. She tells him not to grieve, for a new kingdom, a new destiny, awaits him in a faraway land. This moment of profound loss, yet also prophetic guidance, strengthens Aeneas' resolve. He understands that his survival is not just for himself, but for the future of his lineage and a new civilization. With Troy in ruins, Aeneas and his band of survivors embark on an epic journey across the seas. This isn't just a random voyage. It's a desperate quest guided by prophecy and divine intervention. They face countless perils: monstrous harpies, the Cyclops, the dangerous straits of Scylla, and Charybdis, and the wrath of Juno, who, still holding a grudge against the Trojans, tirelessly tries to thwart their mission. Imagine sailing into the unknown with the weight of an entire fallen civilization on your shoulders, constantly battling hostile forces, both natural and supernatural. Their odyssey takes them to many lands, each presenting new challenges and tests of their resolve. They seek advice from oracles, encounter allies, and sometimes face unexpected temptations. Remember Dido, the queen of Carthage. Their passionate love affair is one of the most famous episodes of the Aeneid. Aeneas, torn between his love for Dido and his sacred duty, ultimately chooses destiny. It's a heartbreaking decision, but one that underscores the immense responsibility he carries. His mission is greater than personal happiness. Finally, after years of wandering, guided by divine signs and the spirit of his father, Anchises, who he visits in the underworld, Aeneas and his followers arrive in Italy. But their arrival isn't met with open arms and immediate peace. They must fight for their new home. The local tribes, led by Turnus, resist their presence, leading to fierce battles and further losses. This isn't a peaceful settlement. It's a conquest, a struggle for survival and dominion in a new land. Through courage, perseverance, and the aid of allies, Aeneas eventually triumphs. He establishes a new city, Lavinium, and through his son, Aeneas, lays the foundation for what would become Rome. Yes, you heard that right. The legacy of Troy, carried by Aeneas, didn't end with its fall. It was reborn, transformed into the very fabric of Roman civilization. The Romans proudly traced their lineage back to Aeneas, linking their imperial destiny to the ancient glory of Troy. This connection wasn't just a convenient myth, it was a cornerstone of Roman identity, providing a sense of antiquity, heroism, and divine favor. Aeneas's journey symbolized the Roman values of pietas, duty to family, gods, and country, and his endurance against impossible odds became a model for Roman virtue. His story, immortalized in Virgil's Aeneid, became a national epic, shaping the cultural and political landscape of the Roman Empire for centuries. So, what can we take away from Aeneas's escape and the legacy of Troy? It's a powerful reminder that even in the face of utter destruction, hope can survive. It teaches us about the resilience of the human spirit, the importance of duty, and how one individual's journey can carry the seeds of an entirely new future. The fall of Troy wasn't just an ending. It was a dramatic, painful, and ultimately necessary prelude to the rise of Rome. It's a story that continues to resonate today, reminding us that even from the ashes, new beginnings can emerge, carrying the wisdom and lessons of the past. The legacy of Troy lives on, not just in dusty history books, but in the enduring spirit of heroism, duty, and destiny that Aeneas embodied. Thank you so much for joining me on this epic journey through the fall of Troy and the rise of Aeneas' legacy. I hope you found this deep dive as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more captivating stories from history and mythology. Your support means the world to me, and it helps this channel grow. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite part of Aeneas' journey, or what other ancient myths would you like me to explore? Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.